Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I recorded. It kind of took like a little while to get my ideas together for what I wanted to do for the upcoming year. Also, if the setup looks different, I actually redecorated my room. I got myself my first vanity, which is hard to believe because I love makeup and everything, and it's just like it was long overdue for me to get myself a vanity around the beginning of the year. I always feel like I need to change something about myself or just revamp my life. I redecorated my room. I'm currently on my vanity right now. It's super comfy, it's beautiful, and I'm just excited to film in this area because it's more put together. I used to film over there on that side of my room, so now I'm excited for this little area to start. So I thought today I would film a get ready with me and doing my go-to glam, just letting you guys know how I'm feeling about the beginning of the year. It is actually currently February 1st. Talk about how I've been feeling with the past month of 2025. So what I'm gonna do right now is spot conceal my face. I already laid my eyebrows down and I did my whole skin prep. I sprayed prep mist on my face and put primer and everything, you know, the usual. If you want to know the exact products that I use, go to one of my recent videos of makeup and you will see kind of like my skin prep or the products that I used by name. I just like spot concealing my acne scars. Actually, again, I started breaking out in my last makeup video. I had said that I wasn't breaking out anymore, and then I started breaking out again, so hopefully they go away once again. This won't exactly be like an in-depth tutorial. You guys will kind of just see what I'm doing, and I'll try my best to show you the products that I'm using, but I'm not going to explain much because this video I wanted to take it more as like a talking video, kind of going through like what's been going on for me. The first month of 2025 was good for me, but I definitely did feel like I was just like itching for something new. I don't know, it was just like this super intense feeling that I wanted to just improve myself this year, and I feel so far I have, in a way. Like I already went to one of my first concerts of 2025. I know that doesn't sound like a very productive or crazy change. There had been things that have like come up that, you know, like you get invited every once in a while and you just decide to say no just because you're like comfortable where you are. As I spoke about in my last makeup video, we're definitely still on that same wave. I still feel the same way as I did when I filmed that video, which was in December. So, you know, we're just very much feeling the same thing still, which is good because that gives me the understanding that there's actually something I really want for myself, that I really want to like just grow and like not be so stuck in my ways and like learn to let go, let loose, and just vibe out, try new things. Let's talk about my room because that was a big aspect of that. I was just like, I feel like I want to redo my room. Like I really do. I want a vanity, like a super cute vanity, until I finally just decided, I was like, why don't I get myself a good vanity? I can put all my makeup in there, all my beauty stuff, and it'll look so cute, and I can have some little lights and just make this side of my room a little bit more like elegant, because it was very much modern. Not that I didn't like it, but I had had that drawer since I was like 15. I'm pretty sure I got that when I was 15, and it had been through all the phases of my bedroom, and I was like, is this really me anymore? I don't know if it was the vibe anymore. Like I really didn't want that modern look. I wanted something a little bit different, and there was just nothing like holding me back to that like piece of furniture. I was like, you know what, I want to change. It's giving very much like art deco vintage vibes. At least that's what I'm going for. So I have like a lot of things to do for my bedroom. It just makes me feel really good. Like I just feel very peaceful. I want to spend time in my room more often, and I just wanted to make it a space that I can feel like comfy and cozy in, and it's definitely giving that. Like, I'm obsessed with being in my room. Not everything's finished, so if I'm already obsessed with it, like, I can't wait to like just keep adding things to my room, just make it a nice place to be, you know? And it's definitely made me feel better and more excited for the upcoming year. I just made this bedroom like place that I want to be, and a place that I think is really pretty. Like in the spur of the moment, honestly, like I just did my research for weeks of how I wanted my room to look like, and I actually found a reference picture exactly what I had pictured in my mind of how I wanted my room to look like, and I kind of just went based off that and bought things accordingly. Not exactly everything in the picture, but the majority, and I'm just really happy. So another change that I also want to do that I already spoke about in my last video also, but I'm already like putting it in motion, getting into like new hobbies. This semester for school, I'm actually taking yoga as like one of my electives. I'm actually really excited about it. Like, that's something that I'm kind of like scared of, but it's also like a really cool thing. So really looking forward to doing that. It actually starts next week on Tuesday. So by the time you guys see me next, I will already be joining my yoga class and partaking in yoga and learning all about it. Also like really scared because I saw like some videos on my TikTok pop up of yoga, and I was like, that looks a little bit challenging. Am I gonna be learning all of this and everything? But what I always remember is everyone starts thinking like that, but then people actually do it and they'll feel, okay, I'm confident in doing this for the long term. So I know I'm just feeling like that right now, but I will eventually be feeling comfortable in doing it, and I'm actually going to be taking it for 4 months. So it's like a little activity that I'm going to be doing while also getting credits. I'm like just looking forward to like buying all the cute little yoga stuff that I can still use at the gym. Like, I want to get these very cute slouchy socks. Like, also I've been wanting to change my gym fits. Like, I want them to be more eccentric. I want to wear like leg warmers to the gym, very 80s-esque gym wear. Just want to feel prepared, and I just want to feel good, especially when you're like going somewhere for the first time. Like, you want to look good, you want to feel good. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do with my cute little outfits. It makes me feel better than just doing something for myself while looking cute. We're like, oh, have you done yoga before? And I'm like, yeah. And I know a lot about it. Just to be knowledgeable about something is very, very cool. Another thing I'm really interested in doing this year that I'm kind of already doing is saving. I feel like my goals for 2025 kind of like clash on each other, because yes, I want to save, but then I also want to say yes to a lot of things. And some of those things obviously require funds to be able to like follow through with them, but you know, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna say yes to cool opportunities if we are willing and able, not irresponsibly. So another topic I kind of wanted to talk about too is honestly not worrying about things that you can't control. I really touched on that in my last video. I just want to stop worrying about things that I can't control and just letting things like figure themselves out. Lately I've just been like super critical and just like wanting to do things perfectly and feeling like this big responsibility to kind of like take care of other people, and I need to learn to not put that responsibility on myself, especially because no one's asking it of me. But I just feel like I want to be responsible because like people tell me things and I'm like, okay, well, you should do this, you should do this, and then when they don't take my advice, I'm like, you kind of just wasted my energy because I actually like care about you a lot, you know? I'm just gonna give advice, but I'm not gonna get stressed if they want to follow it or not, because I also feel like that stunts my own growth, and then that causes problems with me because I start getting like upset. It's like a whole thing, but I also need to learn like boundaries and that I can't solve everyone's problems and that just not feeling responsible for it. It's not going to do that anymore, and I'm really happy the more I practice doing it. I am going to turn 23 this year, which is very scary but exciting. The only thing is like, ugh, this age sounds a little serious. Like, at least when I was 22, I was like, okay, I'm 22, like, where am I supposed to be? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? But it's like, for anyone who feels that way, the same way that I feel, I'm sure a lot of people do, about the uncertainty of things and honestly not having everything figured out, because I feel like around me my whole life, I feel like people have had everything figured out, like they knew what they wanted to do with their life. Right now I'm going to school and I feel pretty content with what I'm doing, but I mean, I'm already 23 and I'm still working towards my education. But some people are already practically graduating and everything. Like figuring myself out and figuring like who I am and like what I like, than like committing to something just because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I've heard so many stories and advice from actually like people that are already like married and in these jobs, that it's like, go after what you like. And I at least want something that I do like, not even something that I'm settling for, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's not my favorite dream job, like that's number one, but maybe I went for number 3 of my dream job. So I'm still being like, I like this kind of job, I like this kind of job, I like this kind of job, and I would love to work in that. And I do have several options that I am interested in. Some people go like super like not given with what they enjoyed in their life, you know, it's like super far across from whatever it is that they actually initially wanted to do. I'm in school and I am turning 23 and it's just scary, but I'm actually excited also, and I do have like the privilege of being able to have my education, you know, and figure out what I want to do. Be able to be like, you know what, like I had my time off to think about these things, now let's like see where we want to go, you know. It's been fun and it's been a challenge, and I just feel like I'm more in the headspace to do it, and I'm more determined than I would have been if I would have just made a decision off the whim because I felt like I needed to. I continue on a good track and I'm pretty sure I will. I'm feeling confident because the next courses that I am taking are very interesting to me. So we're already here, let's talk about some facts about me. I feel like one that's like popping into my head right now is I am an only child. Like I am the only daughter of my mother and my dad. A lot of people like feel bad for me when I tell them that like I'm an only child, or they're like, what? Like I didn't know that. But honestly, I don't think I've only ever wanted like an older sibling. Like I've never wanted like a little brother. Like I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know if I'd be a good influence. Well, that is kind of something fun, and I do have my cousins, which I basically feel like were my brother and sister. Didn't live with me, you know. I'm only child. I am 22 years old and I was born in March. I'm a Pisces. I am interested, like what do I give off? Like I don't know if you guys would assume that I was a Pisces or what, but I am, and I like being a Pisces. I think it's like a very pretty sign, very emotional sign. Sometimes I'm not that emotional. I'm emotional, but like I'm intense, and I feel like that throws a lot of people off. But I do be crying though. Like I cry for sad movies. Like The Notebook, at the end, you'll catch a little tear coming down my face. My favorite color is blue. It's to just visit somewhere of the Asian culture, enjoy everything that their culture has to offer. It's just so beautiful. So shout out to any of my subscribers that are Asian. Favorite food would have to be ramen. Like I love ramen. I have a pet named Ember. She is a pug and I got her during the pandemic. I actually bought her off a whim. Highly recommend pugs for anybody who's looking for a very loyal and needy animal. She is very much that. Like, she will cuddle with you all day, and the second that you leave her side, she will look at you with a death stare. She just can't have that. Like, she wants to be with you. And I love her for it, but sometimes it is an issue when duty calls, you know? But she has nothing but good intentions. Another fact about me is I love to dance. Like, I don't know, ever since I was little, I love to dance. The song is right. Like, if the song isn't right and the vibes aren't vibing, then you will catch me sitting back down. The song I really love. Like, I will be out there and I will be stomping for hours. So, I'm gonna be grabbing my Dior blush and just do a little bit of that because I'm not really like a super pinky girl. It kind of looks cute every once in a while. The e.l.f. first, MAC second, Charlotte Tilbury third. My favorite movies are, I have so many favorite movies. If you haven't watched them, you need to watch them. Love The Devil Wears Prada, love Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, Legally Blonde, Erin Brockovich, the Twilight Saga movies, all of them. I am obsessed with Twilight. I love it so much. I love Coraline. I love Aristocats movie. I don't know, just so many movies. I freaking love my movies. I watch movies all the time. I used to watch movies to go to sleep all the time when I was little, and I just still continue to love movies. Definitely a movie girl. And I'm probably missing so many iconic and good movies, but I can't name all of them. I really can't because I just watch movies that freaking much. I'm actually getting ready to go watch a movie as we speak. My favorite season has to be, I was like 18 to like 21. It was summer. But as of late, I'm like really looking forward to the fall time. I think it's like the cutest and coziest time, and I just want to wrap myself in fall. My favorite animals, I actually just came to the conclusion of what my favorite animals are. Owls. I just think they're so freaking cute. I know there's like a common misconception that they're witches. I love black cats. Like any black cats, any exotic short hair cats. They're so adorable. I love bears too. I think bears are so cute. I came to the conclusion I'm just like obsessed with like watching videos of bears just fighting and like playing like little cubs. My favorite artists, I love Clem's Casino, I love A$AP Rocky, I love Fashion Killa, I love I'm God with Clem's Casino and Imogen Hate. Honestly, it changes all the time, but I'm a very universal listener of music. Like, I listen to anything and everything. If it's a good song, it's a good song. So, just gonna for the final finishing touch, we're gonna be adding Candy Baby by Victoria's Secret lip gloss to the center of the lips, and then we are all done. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed my first video in this new spot. I love the setup and everything. It's very comfy and it's very easy to maneuver, so that's a plus. I'm really excited and happy about my decision. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations of what you guys would want me to do or film. I'm sorry if it was like all over the place and I was yapping way too much, but it's a new year. We're full of excitement. We're full of optimism. So I'm just excited to get a video out there and hopefully bring you guys along for a really good year. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.